Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV with a college football preview for Saturday night for you between Notre Dame and Stanford, 7 o'clock Eastern Saturday night. I'm going to let you know the best way to play this game and make some money when you do so here in Week 13 college football. Hey, comment below. Let me know your thoughts not only on this game, but the other big games this week in college football. It's the last full week of college football action before the conference championships next week. And don't forget, thumbs up, like as well goes a long way to keeping all this great content free here on Wager Talk TV. By the way, Thanksgiving special is available this week on my page at wagertalk.com. Steve Merrill, 7 days and nights of all sports for just $69. That's an instant 30% discount off the normal rate. Every football and basketball play for 7 straight days and nights. No promo code needed. Check out that 7-day all sports offer right now at wagertalk.com. All right, this is a late game at 7 Eastern. Pac-12 Network, no national TV. Pac-12 Network, I guess, is national TV if you get the channel. Hey, by the way, comment below. How many of you get Pac-12 Network? I'm curious if it's more than half of you. A big game for Notre Dame here as they try to finish out strong. It's been a disappointing season, though, with 8-3 record. Those 3 losses definitely lingering from what were maybe national title hopes a couple months ago. But each time they've lost, they've bounced back strong here in recent weeks. 48-20 win against USC. And then, of course, last week I had a best bet on them at wagertalk.com for my clients in that easy 45-7 win over Pitt as a 24-point favorite. By the way, I gave that out free on the college football show earlier in the week on Tuesday last week. Also used it as an official best bet for my clients at wagertalk.com. So I am a believer in this Notre Dame team. In fact, I've used them quite often this season. Also, I've faded them a couple times. So I've had a pretty good feel for them. And yes, they're going to win this game, and they should win this game fairly easy, but it's a big number indeed. Right now, as we check the Wager Talk live odds screen on Monday afternoon, early in the week, open 24.5 up to 26. I even see a 27 at circa. It's been bouncing all the way around those key numbers. And right now, the total is holding steady at 51.5. So I'm going to look at the total because 51 is a very key number. About a 3 to 4% chance this game lands exactly on 51. 31-20, a lot of, 41-10, a lot of key margins get you there. So at 51.5, I think there is some nice value with the under here for a couple reasons. First of all, Stanford is struggling offensively. They have absolutely no rushing attack whatsoever. They've had 102 rushing yards or less now in 3 straight games, just 15, 17, and 10 points in their last 3 games. In fact, they have scored now 17 or less in 5 of their last 7 and 4 of their last 5 games overall. So yes, they're going to struggle to move the ball against a stout Notre Dame defense that allows just 16 points a game, just 4.5 yards per play. And when Stanford gets behind in this game, very little backdoor cover potential as well. However, I don't know if Notre Dame can blow them out because Stanford actually, despite the bad statistical numbers, 36 points a game, 6.5 yards per play, they've faced some really tough offenses this year in the Pac-12. In fact, the 6.5 yards per play allowed looks awful. It's 2 yards worse than Notre Dame, but their opponents have averaged 6.4 yards per play. Notre Dame averages 6.9. Stanford's opponents have averaged 33.5 points per game. Notre Dame averages 37.5. So yes, it's a little bit of a step up in class, but it's pretty much what Stanford's been facing all season. But the big thing here is that Notre Dame's offense has been much weaker in road games in recent weeks. 23 points, 20 points, and 21 points in their last 3 road games going all the way back to the end of September. Now, those were against 3 good teams, Duke, Louisville, and Clemson. I'm well aware of that. Stanford not quite at that level. But if this game gets over, I think it's going to have to be mostly Notre Dame in a blowout win. So Notre Dame in the over is probably somewhat correlated. Stanford in the under also somewhat correlated. But under 51.5, I do think there's some value there as 51 is such a key number. And I just don't see Stanford moving the ball too successfully in this game. So I think it stays under. Look at under 51.5, Stanford, Notre Dame, 7 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. Hey, don't forget, comment below. I read all the comments. I reply back. Let me know your thoughts, not only on this game, but the other big games this week 13 in college football where you see some value. Also, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for instant alerts when my college football top 25 video is posted this Thursday and my NFL Fade the Public videos up this weekend on Saturday here on Wager Talk TV. And once again, instant 30% discount this week and this week only on a 7-day all sports, all access subscription with no promo code needed. It's available on my page right now. Could not be easier to get all my football and basketball best bets for the next 7 days and nights for just $69. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. #1 college and pro football sides combined the last 2 years at Wager Talk. NBA up over 30 units already in the calendar year 2023. #1 in college hoops a couple years ago. We're off to a nice start in both college and pro hoops this season. College basketball, college football, pro football, everything for the next 7 days and nights for less than $10 a day. No promo code needed. That offer is this week only. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on Twitter. And I also post daily free plays on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'm there as well. Who knew? And follow Wager Talk as well for great free content. And be sure to stay tuned right here to Wager Talk TV for more great college and pro football preview videos coming up next.